All right, we're back up here in the Northwoods with Jeff Vandermortel, WDH Guide Service, and today we're going to talk a little bit about early summer muskies, location, and a couple of baits that you're using up here if you're chasing northern Wisconsin muskies. So Jeff, let's talk a little bit about that. If people are coming up to the Northwoods, say in the next couple weeks, early summer, what are they going to be looking at for water temperatures, and what should they be looking at as far as structure is concerned?
All right, well, so we're in the middle of June here. We're coming off, everything is pretty much completed for the spawn. Water temps have been hovering in about the 68 to 72 degree range. We had a big cool down here just recently, including last night and into today. And that's brought us down into about the mid 60 degree range with maybe touching the upper 60s midday on some of the other lakes. But 62 to 67 is where we're hovering now. Looks like a stable week of weather and then a warm up after that. A lot of our fish have been holding basically extremely shallow in weeds or out along the deeper edges and even out into the mud flats. We're approaching that bug hatch time of year right now. The last several days, today included, we've seen a lot of activity out over mud from bugs and bait fish out there. So there's been a significant number of game fish out there, muskies especially. And then again, up in the weeds as well, you've got all the spawning panfish and that underway right now. Bluegills are currently spawning. Crappies are long since done. And you've got the tail end of the spawn. Bluegills are usually about the last ones to go up there. And you've got all the fry up in the weeds and stuff too right now, especially with these water temps. A lot of that stuff is either sucked way into the weeds or pushed a little further out. So it's kind of one of two extremes. Yep. Edges are always good, but it's usually the most active fish seem to be either right up or quite a bit off.
And from what I can tell, big fish are starting to move. We saw
definitely
a number of big fish yesterday.
A lot, and yeah.
So there's, they're recovered from the spawn. They look like they're getting ready to go.
Definitely.
So it should be go time here pretty quick.
Yep.
Bait-wise, what are we looking for bait selection?
A lot of your, still the smaller presentations. The rubber bite is just getting going up here. We've had some rips on it. I had one good rip today on it. Have a couple other ones. We have not caught any in rubber yet this year, but we haven't thrown it a ton. The times I have thrown it, it hasn't had a lot of action yet. Not atypical. I mean, sometimes you can get away with throwing it right off the bat, but really the jerkbait bite has been the key. Minnow baits, the 5-inch slammer that you've got right there, stuff of that nature. 5 to 7 inch jerkbait minnow baits like that, stick baits. The SRJ from Pandemonium Tackle. And the Suic bite is starting to heat up as well. The bulk of our fish this year have come on minnow style jerk baits, SRJs, and small blades though. The bucktail, we don't have one here. There's a lot of great bucktails out there, but stuff in that, number 7 size and smaller. Not really much of the double bladed stuff yet. A little bit of action on that, but the ones that they've been eating have definitely been the small, more simple presentations. Really right now, overthinking it is really not the way to go. Yep. Even out over that mud, don't be afraid to throw some of that stuff that rides a little higher in the water column. Those fish will show up for that.
Excellent. So anybody looking to get to the Northwoods in the next couple weeks, those are a couple of tips, a couple of baits to get you started. Hopefully see you on the water. Good luck this season.